Hello there YouTube, Devin here again, and today I have another boot review for you, and this is on actually a very nice pair of boots. It has pretty much everything I look for. There's only one kind of flaw that I have with it, and we'll get into that later, but all the perks of this boot outweigh all of the one little negative. So, and the one little negative is probably going to be a lot better for a lot of people, but for me, I'm kind of upset about it, but most people would be pretty ecstatic about it. These are made by one of my favorite combat boot companies, the Addison Shoe Company. Now, the Addison Shoe Company has been making boots for a very long time for the military. They make a very high quality boot. Now, what you see here in front of you is the Addison flight boot. Now, the cool thing about the flight boots are you're not supposed to tie them like a standard military boot where you like tuck the laces in. What you do is you wrap them around behind here and you tie them so the laces don't have a chance of coming out and getting caught in all of the workings of your aircraft or helicopter or anything like that. Having them be at the back gives them a lot less chance of getting caught. And how you do that is they have this leather flap that's held in with Velcro. So you would flip this up and then you tie your boot around the back and you'd let the laces hang down or anything like that. I didn't get any laces with this boot. It's also very adjustable. It's got little D-ring eyelets that cover it the whole way, except for the first two. The first two are little loop type eyelets. Now, the one problem I have with this boot is this right here. I'll show you. It doesn't take a polish very well. So the leather on it is dragoon leather, and dragoon leather is not meant to be polished. It doesn't absorb any liquid or oils or anything very well, which is something you want in a mechanic's boot. But this boot, I didn't think it was dragoon leather. There was a small chance it was. I'm usually pretty good at judging leather and stuff like that. But I'm guessing that just had to do with the age of these boots. These boots were made in 1991. I got them entirely unused on eBay. I got them for like 30 bucks. So, they are a stitched down construction, which is something I really like. You can see the little stitching all the way around there. And they have the built right, as you can see there, the built right soles. Now, I love built right soles. They're actually my favorites. My favorite sole I could get on all of my boots would be the built right cat's paw. I'll actually show you that here on my personal pair of work boots. We'll bring them up because they just happen to be right behind me because I was cleaning them. Here they are, the built right cat's paw right there. They won't slip. So this is my favorite outsole, and I'd put it on absolutely everything if I could. So those are on my personal work boots, but every built right sole just seems to be ungodly durable, and they're always very tasteful along the bottom. They're not, you can get super chunky luggy type ones, but these tend to work just well for me. I don't need the super chunky outsole on a lot of stuff, but these were like the perfect work boots for me. It has a pretty nice heel on it. It's not too tall, it's not too short. It's a very comfortable boot. It tends to, it's fitted in the same style as like the easy walking heels that you would get on like the World War II and Korean boots that seem to like help you walk, which is nice. It has an aggressive enough tread pattern to where you won't slip on stuff, but it's not really enough to pick up dirt and mud either, which is very nice. There you can see the top down stitching in it, which I like. I like having my boots be resolable. Which direct molded sole boots really aren't. So I like having the stitched boots with the built right outsole. So these are a very nice comfortable pair of boots. The tongue on them I got had some scuffs on them, but that's just from the eyelets. As you can see here, they have the stars, and these are a little bit sharp. As you could probably hear, my skin's getting caught on them because you can see that those kind of overhang a bit and they catch. But that's okay. That's durable and it's never going to come apart, but it tends to mar up the leather. See, this part would match up with that eyelet and it tends to get cut up. Now, these are fully leather lined too, which is nice. I like on a leather lined boot. I don't like all that synthetic fiber bullshit. You don't need any of that Gore-Tex or anything. People got along just fine without Gore-Tex. Just polish your fucking boots and your boots will be waterproof. Here's the stamp in them, Addison Shoe Company. There it is, 8th of July, 1991. They are 10.5. They're a little bit long. A lot of older combat boots tend to run a little bit long. So this is actually probably closer to a size 11, but I wear about a 10 3/4. So they fit just fine on me. They have a little bit more toe room than I like, but it's not bad. I have boots that have way worse fits on them that I still wear. So these are an excellent pair of combat boots if you're looking for something to wear for work. They make steel toe versions. This is the soft toe version, because I'm not a big fan of steel toes, but most of the Addison Shoe Company boots you find nowadays will be steel toes. So if you want one without steel toes, make sure you're asking the seller lots of questions and you're reading the descriptions and everything if you're finding them on eBay to make sure that they don't have the steel toes if you don't want the steel toes. So that'll just about cover for this boot. We'll give you the once over on it. As you can see, it has the nice heel reinforcement. It's a very flexible, very comfortable boot right out of the box. It is pretty rigid, like most leather line combat boots, but it wasn't a bad break-in period on it at all. I was actually really genuinely impressed, as I am with most Addison boots, because they're incredibly durable and surprisingly easy to break in and are incredibly comfortable. So hopefully you guys like this video, and you subscribe if you like this sort of thing. If you have any questions or comments or additional information, please leave that in the comments, and I will do my best to answer them. Now, please be kind to each other. Please be kind to the and everything like that. Some people are going to ask questions that they don't know that other of you might know. Not everyone that comes to this channel is a genius, and don't leave me a novel on every little detail on these little things. The best source for any of this information is going to be find a book. All right, find a book on this crap. My channel is always going to be a general overview. It's not going to cover every little detail on every little thing. I don't have the time or the care to do that, to be honest. Maybe someday, if I ever get infinite money and infinite resources and I can retire, I will sit down and give you tons of information on every little piece of gear I have. But till then, these videos are going to remain general overviews. And on that note, I will see you guys in the next video. I plan to make a couple of them today because I'm not putting out videos as regular as I like because of my work schedule. So thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.